What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Battlefront 2 video, the first on my channel in about a month and a half or something like that. And in today's video I'm going to be telling you how you're going to be able to unlock Obi Wan Kenobi and General Grievous and possibly Anakin Skywalker and Count Dooku when they come to the game later this year. We've also got a bit of an update with the roadmap as well, which is going to detail how and when we're going to get these heroes. But before we get fully into this video, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below what Battlefront 2 videos you would like to see on the channel, as well as any other games that you might like to see me post about, because we're going to try and expand a little bit from just Battlefront 2. And also make sure to smash a like on this video to show support for Battlefront 2 on the channel, and if you're new, make sure to subscribe to be kept up to date with the latest on the Battlefront 2 game. I don't know what happened with my voice there, but it just went a bit funny. Now, I say the latest because I've been gone for quite a while, and that's because I felt like there hasn't really been much going on with Battlefront 2, not enough to cover anyway, unless I was just going to post random gameplay videos and funny moments or rages, whatever you think or whatever you want. Make sure to let me know, like I said, because I could do other things. I just know a lot of people want to see more like news videos and informative videos rather than funny moments and that kind of thing. So Battlefront 2 is a pretty popular franchise which is in the works by DICE, and it has been receiving new content since launch every now and again, not every week or so like other games like Fortnite does, but every few months. And honestly, it's really not quite up to what I expected, to be honest with you. I thought there was going to be more content than there actually has been. Obviously there's been small updates over the past few weeks which I haven't covered, and that's because I felt like it hasn't really done enough. They have taken away heroes from the game like Palpatine, they've done things like that, but they really haven't put that much back into it since the Han Solo season, or the Solo season, whatever it was called. I can't remember, it felt like such a long time ago. And then we got our updates about the Clone Wars season, which is going to bring cool new heroes, but no idea when they are actually going to arrive. Now, there has been some new details released on what is to come for the game in the near future. The Star Wars Battlefront 2 Global Manager Ben Walk confirmed that all new heroes will cost less than 50,000 credits. They have been priced this way so that new players will be able to acquire them quickly. So that is how you're going to be able to unlock Obi Wan Kenobi, General Grievous, Anakin Skywalker and Count Dooku when they do arrive in Battlefront 2. You're going to be able to spend less than 50,000 credits and unlock these, and they said that they have been priced this way so that you can earn them quickly and unlock them quickly when they do come to the game. Now, I think that's a little bit of a joke, I'm not gonna lie, because you still only earn a couple of hundred credits per match. Now, people have said, oh, if you play for like 5 hours you'll get 50,000 credits, but really, who is going to sit down and play a game for 5 hours in a row, which really isn't getting that much new content that often? I'm not slagging off DICE and all that kind of stuff, I'm just saying that in my opinion I feel like they need to add more content more frequently into the game to keep people playing it for extended periods of time. I go on, I play 1 or 2 games, maybe I play for up to an hour and then I start to get bored, where if there was new content for me to play every week or every month or something like that, then I'd play the game a lot more. I really would. It's like Fortnite, they update the game quite a lot and people keep playing it because new stuff is constantly coming. With Battlefront 2 you have to wait quite a few months in between DLC seasons to actually get new content, which makes the game dry out quite quickly and then it becomes a bit repetitive and a bit boring. But Battlefront Updates actually tweeted out about the credits situation and heroes. He said although credits for heroes aren't ideal, challenges of sort would be better. I don't think it's a big issue at this point. Let's say heroes end up at 45,000 credits each, being released 2 at a time. For people who have had the game a while, it won't be a problem at all. But then Ben Walk replied saying, we've also priced them in a way that new players will be able to acquire them quickly. We know how fast credits are earned, etc. So they might know how fast credits are earned, but I think it's a lot to demand of a new player to the game. I haven't played the game in a good few weeks, maybe even a month or 2, so I don't really have that many spare credits, and when I do play it, like I said, I get bored, so I don't really earn that many credits. I'm not saying like, oh, give us them for free. I just think that if they made the heroes unlockable via challenges, it would be a lot better and a lot more appealing to newer and less experienced players than those veterans out there who have played it for months, for hours and hours a day. Then the new roadmap is also coming soon, and it will reveal which heroes are being released each coming month. Closet Indian tweeted Ben Walk saying, can you at least give a hint of what's in the new roadmap? And Ben Walk said heroes by month. So it looks like we are going to get some information on whether or not we could see Obi Wan Kenobi and General Grievous, say, in October, and then Anakin Skywalker and Count Dooku in December or something like that. I don't know how it's going to work, but it looks like the roadmap is going to tell us exactly what heroes we're going to be getting in a specific month, which is really cool, and it's good to see that they are actually putting out more information about what we could actually see in the game in the future, and a rough timescale of when it's actually going to arrive. When they announced the roadmap a while back, they did say that it would be a constantly changing thing. They said that things would definitely get added to it. They said they don't really think anything's going to get taken away, so I don't think anything's going to be put on the roadmap unless it's 100% concrete, confirmed going to be in the game, which I think is a better way to do it, because if you make a massive roadmap which promises a load of things to the fans and then start taking things away, people are going to get quite mad and then probably stop playing the game even more because you are lying to them, you're letting them down. Whereas if they only add concrete 100% confirmed things to the roadmap, which will come to the game, it's going to get people more excited because they know for a fact that those items added to the roadmap will actually arrive in Battlefront 2 at some point, and I honestly can't wait to see what else is added to the roadmap, whether we will get more information on what content's going to be coming next year or later in the year, or whether or not it's just going to be updated on the current roadmap of what we're actually going to be getting and when we're going to be getting it. Ben Walk also then commented on hunt modes. While nothing new can be announced, DICE is still interested in them. Clay Turner tweeted Ben Walk saying, "Can we expect any news about any new maps for Ewok Hunt with the new roadmap?" Ben Walk replied saying, "Nothing as of yet. Hunt mode still remains something that interests us." And that's going to be quite interesting because I've speculated in the past that we could maybe see Wampa Hunt or Jawa Hunt or Tusken Raider Hunt or something like that. Something a bit more interesting and just a unique twist on the Hunt game modes which are currently in Battlefront 2. Ewok Hunt was a big fan favourite, it had so many other cool things in it, it kept people entertained. It is probably the more fun mode in the game, I'd say. It's definitely the less serious, so you can just go into it, have a laugh with your friends, joke around, just have a fun time actually playing the mode without taking it like super serious, going, oh my god, I've got to get a 25 kill death ratio or something like that, or I've got to get the most kills. You just go in, you have a laugh, you have a good time, and it's a really cool fun mode, so I'd love to see more of those in the future. It'd be really funny if we got to play against droids as Jawas or something like that, or Tusken Raiders just against Jawas or something. I think it would be pretty sweet. I'd love to see something like it. Or Stormtroopers and Rebels versus Wampas on Hoth. You've got to team up together for a bit to fight off the Wampas before they completely take all of you out, and then maybe at the end, once you've defeated the Wampas enough time, you just go into a normal deathmatch where you fight Rebels versus Stormtroopers, just to add a bit more of a twist on it. I think that would be really cool, and I'd love to see more Hunt game modes in the future, but whether or not that will happen, we'll just have to wait and see. I hope EA and DICE do bring out more cool things, which fans want for Star Wars Battlefront 2, as it's a really cool game, and I don't really want to see it die just yet. Like I said, I've spent the past few weeks or month or two not really playing the game, not really covering any updates, because nothing really much has been going on, other than the news that we got at EA Play of Anakin, Obi Wan, Geonosis, Count Dooku and General Grievous. All really cool things that I can't wait to see come to the game, but it feels like it is taking a very long time for us to actually get seasons. We've had 2 really cool seasons in about 7 or 8 months or something like that, so I don't really think that's acceptable. I think we should be getting smaller content drops more often to keep the game fresh and keep players interested and keep coming back to the game, because ultimately we need people to play the game to keep it alive, and we need new content for players to stay interested. Otherwise people are going to get bored of just running around the same maps all the time, shooting each other with the same weapons and using the same heroes and that kind of thing, because once you've unlocked everything, you are then at a standstill and you don't really have anything else to work towards, so you'll move on to a new game possibly, or just put Battlefront down completely. But on top of that, Star Wars Battlefront 2 did receive a new update this month, bringing back older content as well as tweaks and fixes. Emperor Palpatine and Ewok Hunt are back. The issues that required them to temporarily disable both have been fixed in this patch, and in addition to that, they've deployed balancing updates to lightsaber heroes in Galactic Assault that should make them viable again. Give them a try and let EA and DICE know what you think. They've also addressed a stuttering upon hard lock issue with hero starfighters. So make sure to jump back into Star Wars Battlefront 2 to keep playing the new content, get back into Ewok Hunt, have a fun time, and hopefully we will get some news about new content pretty soon. I'm hoping before the end of the month, but I'll keep you updated when we know more. But for now, let me know down in the comments section below what Battlefront 2 content you'd like to see on the channel. Make sure to smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed it, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to be kept up to date with Battlefront 2 content. And other Star Wars games. Other than that, we'll see you in the next video.